Have you ever wondered why our planet is getting warmer? Or why extreme weather seems to be happening more often? Today, we are taking a quick look at one of the biggest challenges of our time, climate change, and its undeniable detrimental effects on healthcare. So, what is climate change? Climate change refers to long-term shifts in Earth's temperatures and weather patterns, primarily driven by human activities. This leads to global warming and widespread effects such as rising sea levels, extreme weather, melting glaciers, and major impacts on ecosystems, agriculture, and most importantly, on human health. Before we go further, it is important to understand the difference between weather and climate. Weather is the short-term atmospheric state like what is happening right now: sunny, rainy, windy, or cold. On the other hand, climate is the long-term weather pattern that may last for many years. While weather can change in minutes, climate changes over decades or even centuries. Are you curious about what's causing today's climate change? The biggest driver is the rise in greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane, wherein these gases trap heat in the atmosphere, acting like a blanket wrap around the Earth. Most of these emissions come from burning fossil fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas, which we rely on every day for electricity, transportation, and industry. These sources power most aspects of modern life. Another major cause is deforestation. When forests are cut down, not only do we lose trees that naturally absorb carbon dioxide, but the carbon stored in those trees is released back into the atmosphere. The planet is warming much faster than ever before, and human activities are the main reason. By understanding what climate change is and what drives it, we can then take the first essential step towards solving it.
Climate change is no longer a distant threat or a future prediction. It is already here, and its effects are being felt in our bodies, our minds, and our communities. As global temperatures continue to rise, heat-related illnesses are becoming more common and more severe. Long periods of extreme heat can lead to dehydration, exhaustion, and heat stroke, while also worsening heart, lung, and kidney conditions. In the Philippines, where high temperatures are combined with intense humidity, the body struggles to cool itself naturally. For outdoor workers, older adults, children, and people with chronic illnesses, the heat is no longer just uncomfortable, it can be life-threatening. But the impact of climate change goes beyond physical illness. After typhoons, floods, and other climate-related disasters, many people experience long-lasting mental health effects. The loss of homes, livelihoods, and loved ones can lead to anxiety, depression, and trauma. For children and families repeatedly exposed to disasters, the emotional toll continues to build, often without enough access to mental health care or support. Extreme weather events also increase the risk of injury and disease. During evacuations, people may suffer cuts, wounds, or broken bones from debris and damaged structures. Floodwaters often contain sewage and harmful bacteria, increasing the spread of disease such as leptospirosis and skin infections. Overcrowded evacuation centers make it even easier for illnesses to spread, especially among vulnerable groups. These realities shows us that climate change is not just an environmental problem, it is a growing public health emergency, one that affects lives, families, and communities every day.
Challenges in medicine storage and distribution. As a student pharmacist, I see medicines as fragile promises of healing, but how do we protect them in a world growing hotter and more unpredictable? Through careful storage and responsible distribution, we safeguard their quality because every dose matters and every life matters. The role of pharmacists in health education. We don't simply dispense medicines, we share understanding. Who explains what a label truly means? Who helps patients choose wisely and care for their bodies? Pharmacists do. educating with empathy, and guiding healthier choices for both people and the planet. For the emergency response during climate disasters, when floods rise and storm strikes, where do people turn for their medicines? Pharmacists stay present at all times, ensuring access to essentials, offering calm guidance, and becoming a source of stability when nature tests our resilience. Public health surveillance and disease prevention. Who notices when illnesses begins to rise quietly in the community? Pharmacists listen, always, observe, and act early, helping prevent disease before it spreads, protecting not just individuals but entire communities. Pharmacy preparedness during epidemics and disasters. What does preparedness look like? It looks like planning with purpose and responding with compassion. And pharmacists stand ready during epidemics and disasters because caring for health is caring for life, today, tomorrow, and always.
Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands that are breathtakingly beautiful, yet profoundly vulnerable. This is a land shaped not just by its rich culture and history, but by the relentless rhythm of the seasons. A rhythm now violently disrupted by a force more powerful than any typhoon: climate change. For Filipino communities, climate change is measured in immediate, tangible disasters. The most obvious are the storms. On average, over 20 tropical cyclones now barrel through these waters yearly. The resulting flooding and typhoons obliterate homes, destroy livelihoods, and immediately compromise sanitation. Compounding these storms are erratic rainfall patterns that promote the breeding of vectors, now fueling a surge in climate-sensitive infectious diseases like dengue fever. Floodwaters contaminated by damaged sewage systems trigger outbreaks of waterborne diseases such as leptospirosis and cholera. From the destruction flows disease, these events directly increase Philippine health risks, including outbreaks of infectious diseases, acute malnutrition from crop failure, severe heat-related illnesses, and deep-seated mental health trauma from repeated disaster exposure.
Climate change is no longer a distant threat. Here, in the Philippines, a land prone to typhoons, floods, and extreme heat, we are already facing its consequences. Families lose their homes, children fall ill, the most vulnerable struggle to recover. This is not just nature's fury, it is a call for action. Mitigation begins with responsibility. Reducing emissions through mindful energy use, proper waste management, and limiting plastic consumption are not small acts. They are commitments to protecting life. When communities and healthcare institutions choose sustainable practices, they choose prevention over crisis. But mitigation alone is not enough. We must adapt to protect those already at risk, strengthening disaster preparedness, safeguarding medicine storage under extreme conditions, and improving early disease surveillance can mean the difference between resilience and loss. Prepared health systems save lives when climate disasters strike. As students and as a future pharmacist, our role extends beyond dispensing medicines. We are educators, advocates, and first lines of defense in public health. By informing communities, supporting prevention programs, and promoting climate-resilient healthcare, we transform knowledge into action. Climate change is a public health emergency and a moral call. The choices we make today will echo in the lives of generations to come. If we act with urgency, we can protect health, preserve dignity, and give hope. The time to act is now, because every life is worth protecting.